Hi everyone, Victoria here from VixieFit.com. So I want to talk with you today about the glute bridge. The glute bridge is a great exercise to do to help strengthen your glutes both during and after pregnancy and just in general. And it's also a good one to use as an activation drill to wake up any lazy glutes you may have going on. However, I often see this exercise being done incorrectly, both in the gym and online for that matter. So I want to go over some cues to help clear up any confusion and to help you perform this exercise more effectively next time. So first and foremost, when I see people doing this exercise, oftentimes I'll see them lift up and get this big excessive arch through the lumbar spine and this bowing effect through the torso. So this is not what we want to see happening. So let's go over some cues to help clean things up for you. So first and foremost, I want you to think about your rib cage positioning. So how we have our rib cage positioned, whether we are sitting or standing, will affect how well our deep stabilizing muscles of the core can activate to stabilize the spine and the pelvis. So in order to help them work more effectively, we need to get our rib cage stacked over our pelvis. So when I say that, I mean think about gently pulling your rib cage down towards your hips, and you will feel probably your upper back press into the floor, but I don't want you pressing your lower back into the floor. I want you to keep that nice soft curve in your lumbar spine. The next thing is I want you to consider where you have your feet positioned. So maybe think about widening your stance with your feet and then lifting your toes up off the floor so you can drive through your heels more to activate those glutes more. Then I want you to think about when you lift up, trying to stay in a straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders so that you can use your glutes more and not your lower back. Okay, so try and stay in a straight line. Alrighty? And then the last piece is I want you to think about your breathing mechanics, because your breathing affects how well your core stabilizes to support the spine and the pelvis. So again, we want to get our rib cage stacked over our hips, and then I want you to think about inhaling through your nose and then filling your rib cage with air like an umbrella opens up out wide. So you're going to inhale, expand your rib cage with air, think about letting the pelvic floor expand at the same time, and then when you exhale, you're going to breathe all that air out through your mouth. Think about lifting the pelvic floor up. Okay, so breathe all the air out, think about lifting the pelvic floor up, so a Kegel more or less. And then you're going to contract your transverse abs here, the space in between your hip bones. So I inhale, I exhale, I contract, and I lift through my exhale, and then I am going to inhale to release and lower. Okay? So there you have it. There are some pointers for you to help clean up your glute bridge for next time. So let's go over it. I want you to think about your rib cage positioning. Then think about widening your stance and lifting your toes up off the floor to drive through your heels more. I want you to think about staying in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees when you are up at the top of the bridge, so no overarching at the lumbar spine. And then I want you to think about your breathing. So first you're going to breathe through your nose, expand your rib cage with air, let the pelvic floor expand, and then exhale, contract the pelvic floor, contract your transverse abs, and then lift up into the glute bridge on your exhale, and then you're going to inhale to release and lower. So there you have it. If you have any questions, you can contact me at vixiefit.com, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.